So this video is for subtracting integers using a visual representation. This is similar to using integer tiles, but can be used when integer tiles aren't handy. So let's start with the first problem. -5 minus 4. So here what's happening is that we have a negative number and we're subtracting a positive number. So if we look at this in visual representation, we have 5 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need to take away positive 4. Well, we don't have any positives in there at all. So we can put our positives in here, but that kind of changes the value of this. So the only way we can put in those positives is if we actually make them zeros. So if we put in a positive, we also have to put in a negative. And then what's happening is that this right here is a zero pair. So our value here is still just a -5 because I have 4 zero pairs. So if I have the -5 and I want to take away positive 4, so I'm going to take away these positive 4, what I have left then is all these negatives. So if we count them up, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, our answer is -9. Let's look at another one. So 6 minus 10. That's a positive 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a positive minus another positive. And I want to take away 10 positives. Well, I don't have 10 positives yet. I only have 6 positives. So for me to get 10 positives, I have to add 4 of them. But I can't just do that because that changes the value. So I need to put in my negatives as well. Because again, this right here is a zero pair. So it hasn't changed the value of what I'm starting with, positive 6. So if I want to take away 10 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I take those away, what am I left with? I'm left with 4 negatives. -5 minus a -8. So this is a negative minus another negative. I could write this as another way you might see this written. -5 minus no parentheses and just a -8. So I'm starting with 5 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to take away 8 of them. Well, I don't have 8 of them, so I need to make 8 of them. So now I have 8 negatives, but I have to, whenever I add something in, I have to make it a zero pair. So if I want to take away a -8, so I want to take away 8 of these negatives, my -8s get taken away, and I'm left with 3 positives. And I could write this as 3. And you don't see a sign, this being the sign, then you know it's going to be a positive number. More, -3 minus 7. So I'm starting with 3 negatives, and I want to take away 7. This is a minus, or I want to take away positive 7. This is a negative minus a positive. Well, I don't have 7 positives, so I need to make 7 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can't just add those. I have to bring them in as 0 pairs. So I have negative 3 take away positive 7. Well, here are my positives that get taken away. And I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 negatives. So my answer is negative 10.